Hello party farmers, welcome back to WISNICE. We've done a lot previous episode, but first let's hop over to the wheel and see what rule we have to implement for today. Last time we got to remove 2 things from the board, so let's see what we'll get for today's episode. Another rule would be fine. We are getting a freebie. Okay, now a freebie usually is a good thing if we have a lot of rules to implement, but right now we're down to 5 rules, which is not enough. So let's spin again. Let's do an extra spin. Why not? Let's go a little crazy. Let's go a little crazy. And we get to disable weeds. So instead of getting more rules implemented, we're getting less rules. Shall we still do something like really crazy? We'll spin it for a 3rd time. Like, if you like real crazy, we might as well. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. We can repair again. The one moment we want more rules, we're getting less rules. What is this? Can someone explain this to me in the comments? Now, I don't want to drag this out too long, but we'll spin one more time. If this is gonna remove something, then I don't know. It is gonna remove something. This is all done like back to back. You gotta be kidding me. So from all of these, we're gonna pick one that we're gonna implement with a random number generator, and the rest we'll scrap, because this is a challenge series. We can't have a challenge series without any challenges implemented. So let's get over to a random number generator and let's see what we actually have to implement. Okay, we're doing 3 coin flips. The first coin flip will be between the freebie and the enable weeds. Freebie being tails, enable weeds being heads. And then the same for the other 2. And both winners will face off in a definite coin flip. So let's flip this. And it's tails. So the freebie has won the first round. Now, then the don't repair and periodic plowing. Don't repair being tails, periodic plowing being heads. And let's flip this again. And it's tails again. So we have don't repair versus freebie. Now, don't repair being tails, freebie being heads. Let's find out. You gotta be kidding me, it's heads. You gotta be kidding me, it's heads. Okay. We're having a freebie this episode. Out of all the ways that we didn't want to get a freebie, we get a freebie. But well, without further ado, let's hop over into the game and see what we can do. A freebie. How is that possible? With all the stuff that we have done, we get a freebie. But hey, that's fine. At least we now have, we get to keep a lot of the rules that we have set. Which is better than having no rules at all. But yeah, first things first, we have to get harvesting on this oat field. And then have a look on what we're going to plant here. Yeah, let's get this done in a reasonable time frame. Is swath enabled? Swath is enabled. Very good. So yeah, let's get to harvesting. And that's the whole field harvested from oats. Now there's just the hay that we have to bale. And of course to put all of this oat in the trailer. Make that ready for selling. And for some reason someone drove through this field, realized its mistake and drove right back. It's interesting. We need to have a chat with HR about that. It's crop destruction is a funny thing. I'm also still not really over the fact that we rolled or spun the wheel 4 times and ended up with a freebie anyway. Amazing. If you've liked that wheel spin and the coin flipping, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps out a ton. As well as a bigger combine or harvester. I think it is almost time for a bigger one, although they are expensive to lease. We'll put this to the side. We'll also put the trailer to the side. Let's cover this up. Now we need to get the baler over and start baling all of this hay. And we then can put on the trailer and make everything ready for transporting. So everything is a bit okay. I think these are the right buttons. I don't know, for some reason, every time I start up the game, it doesn't, apply the correct settings. I don't know what's up with that. But hey, a few clicks of certain buttons and it, it should work. As you can see, it is all fine. So yeah, these are quite some bills. I am very happy with the amount of bills that we're getting from this field. I thought it would be less. As well as the amount of crop yield. The yield is so good. It goes to show, if you take good care of your fields will take good care of you. I think that's the lesson to be learned here. If any. But yeah, we need to get all of these over to a sell point. Once they're on the trailer. Well, there is only really one sell point for these. As well as the oats. We should sell the oats now. I think it would be, it's a great time as we knock over bills like they're little soccer balls. Now, I wouldn't recommend using them as soccer balls, but hey, you do you. Whatever you want. But yeah, let's get everything ready to be sold, and then we have to see what we're gonna put into this field. And I'm thinking we're gonna do just some weed. I think that would be great to have have a wheat field as well. And let's see, do we need to do any spraying? We do have to spray field 138 because there is weeds growing in there. But yeah, let's sell everything first and then come back to spray this field. And we got this in the rear gear all the way over. No, I am not sure if we are able to fit everything at once. But I guess we're going to find out right now. Oh, we're missing two. We're missing two. I mean, that is why we have the skid loader. Or no, this is not the skid loader. The telehandler. But yeah, that was 14k. For those bills, which is pretty good. We have to drive backwards. There they are. That's another K. Perfect. What are we doing here? That's what we're doing. Put that off. That is all fine. Alright. Now we do have to deliver the oats here as well, so let's do a little finger snap and we'll be here with oats. Let's see what we'll get for the oats. I'm quite hopeful. It's almost 2k that we're getting per 1,000 liters. So we should get at least up to 50k. Even more. 60? Oh wow. That is 26k that we're getting. That is very nice. That is much welcomed as well. I like it. Now there are a couple of things that we can do, and there is something that I would really like to do with this 60k. But let's head over to the farm and figure out the plan. Now, while we park this trailer back in its spot right here, with the 60k we can do a couple of things, right? And the one thing I would really like to do is to purchase a little bit more land. Now there are a couple of spots I have in mind, right? First one being this field, because we can combine the two and make one bigger field out of them, right? Which is beneficial because we get a little bit more yield out of it. Yeah, that will be a 1 acre plot right here. And we could even expand that with these two, although we can't buy them all at the same time. And there's already something growing here that is ready to harvest, so we do get a little bit extra out of this. The other field I'm looking at is field 32, or plot 32. That is 0.74 acres. With a good yield expectancy as well. And the thing is that this is also ready to harvest. And let's see, the crop type in there is soybeans? Soybeans. Whereas over here it's corn. And the funny thing is we can also connect these up. I am planning on making 2 big fields out of all of this at some point. So I think it would be beneficial to buy the bigger field for 35. And then we still have a lot of balance left for other shenanigans. So let's buy this. Then we are able to get the combine over there. Although we do need to refill this bad boy with a little bit of diesel. So we might want to do that first. This is the gas station. Okay, let's head over there first and I'll get this, maybe not topped up. But get it around halfway. I think that is fine. And then we just refill and oh, that is eating through the money. I think halfway would be fine. Somewhere about halfway. Not sure how much longer we're gonna be using this anyway. I mean, 300 euros is decent for gas prices nowadays, at least. So let's head back to our new soybean field and let's get ready to harvest. was not all too great, but that was to be expected. To be quite honest, this field doesn't really have that much going for it. But the fun thing is that there are two different types of soil in here, and you can really see the difference between the orange color on the top, that is just about 75% yield, and the green 100% yield on the bottom. But yeah, what else does this field need? This field does need some lime. And with some, I mean a lot of lime. So that is something that we need to do as well. Let's see, and we get a little bit more than a full combine load out of this. We'll put this in the silo, because we have another soybean field that's right over here. And then we can, you know, hit two birds with one stone and deliver all the soybeans together. I think that is just a little bit of a more time efficient solution. Yeah, let's get this the combine back over to the yard. And the first course of action is to lime up that field. And this is the last bit of spraying that we have to do for this field. And with that done, let's have a quick look. Everything here is sprayed. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So yeah, we got a new field. Got that harvested as well. And with this spraying done, that's going to mark the end of today's episode. Now, we do have two fields that are currently just sitting around. But that is an easy fix, right? That should be more than an easy fix. Especially for this field over here, field 148, which we can connect to field 130 or 43 to make one big grass field out of this. But yeah, that is something that we're going to do next time. For now, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode and this series, a like would be highly appreciated. If you're binge watching this series or you're coming back on the regular, why not subscribe? It is free and it helps me out a ton. But without further ado, I wish you a great day and hopefully catch you in the next episode real soon. See ya!